6 lovely ladies will become Miss America 1978. Have you picked the winner? Here it is, the winner of a $20,000 scholarship, our new Miss America, Susan Perkins, Miss Ohio. Susan Perkins, Miss Ohio, now Miss America.
That was me last year, and I'll never forget it. It was like a dream. Now it's time for someone else's dream to come true. It's time for someone else to become Miss America. I wonder who?
Good evening. Welcome to the City of Dreams. I'm Bert Parks. This is Atlantic City, where for more than half a century, dreams have been coming true for a lot of young women. For a quarter of that century, we've been showing you those dreams come true. So welcome to our 25th live telecast, television's silver anniversary of the Miss America pageant. And let me show you what 50 dreams look like.
From Convention Hall in Atlantic City, it's the 1978 Silver Anniversary Miss America pageant. Our 25th year on television, with co-hosts Bert Parks, Phyllis George, and television first Miss America, Lee Merriweather. Reigning Miss America of 1978, Susan Perkins. And starring the 50 Miss America state representatives from all over the United States. The 1978 Miss America pageant is brought to you by Gillette, makers of Ultramax shampoo. The new shampoo designed to work with your blow dryer for manageability and beautiful body. And by Campbell Soup Company. All of Campbell's soups are good. And by Kellogg's. Kellogg's in the morning is a very smart start for the day. The 1978 Silver Anniversary Miss America pageant. Our 25th live telecast. With Scott Hayden. Former Miss America, Dorothy Benham. The Miss America Dancers. Glenn Osser and the Miss America Orchestra. Special guest star, John McCook. Co-host, Phyllis George and Lee Merriweather.
But just being here, we feel so good inside. We're the reason and the rhyme, and we're gonna do it, do it, do it one more time. It's reassuring to know that we're part of an ongoing show, and our ambition is to help
Ladies and gentlemen, the Miss America pageant takes pride in presenting for the 24th time your Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Bert Parks.
So with that we can love all that applause. So give us a hand and we'll break out the band.
And we're gonna do it, do it, do it, keep on doing it. We're gonna do it, do it, do it, keep on doing it. 1, 2, 4, 5. Keep on doing it. We're gonna do it, do it, keep on doing it. 1, 2, 4, 5.
That does it. What a night, thank you. You know, it's not only another big night for our beautiful Miss America hopefuls, it is the 25th anniversary of Miss America's first live telecast, and I can't tell you how that thrills me. And here's someone who never ceases to get just as excited about the Miss America pageant as I do. Miss America's first television winner, Miss Lee Merriweather, and here she is.
Oh, and you're really right, Bert, about my being excited.
Yes, and now here's another former Miss America who's since returned many times as a featured performer, and then as my co-host, Miss Phyllis George, right here. That is the same brand.
Oh, Bert, I have enjoyed every minute of it. It's great being here again.
Yes. But Lee, you know, being the first Miss America crowned on television must have been a very special film for you.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
I cried all night.
But you know, I had a first on television too, and I think we have a film clip to prove it.
Yeah, let's take a look at it. Everybody can see it here. All right, here's the film clip. Okay.
I was the first Miss America on live television to drop her crown. I was so embarrassed that night, I can't tell you.
There it is, the drop. Well, that's it.
Poor
You know,
kid.
well, I had a first too, but it was so long ago I can't remember. Girls, I'll see you later. Thank you very much, and goodbye. And now, my friends, it's time for another first. It is time to meet, for the first time, the stars of the Miss America pageant, the 50 lovely state representatives. And here they are, starting with, let's give them a hand, Miss Alabama, everybody.
I am Teresa Cheatham, and my pageant is held in Birmingham.
Miss Alaska.
I'm Patty Jo Gentry, and our pageant was in Anchorage.
Miss Arizona.
I'm Susan Kohler, and our state pageant is held in Scottsdale.
Miss Arkansas.
I'm Nayleen Bjorns, and my pageant was held in Hot Springs.
Miss California.
I'm Christine Acton, and my state pageant is held in Santa Cruz.
Miss Colorado.
I'm Catherine Brown, and our state pageant was held in Sterling.
Miss Connecticut.
I'm Mary Alice Fitzroy, and our state pageant is held in New Britain.
Miss Delaware.
I'm Janice Ann Albro, and my state pageant was held at Rehoboth Beach.
Miss Florida.
I'm Carolyn Cline, and my state pageant is held in Orlando.
Miss Georgia.
I'm Deborah Mosley, and the state pageant is held in Columbus.
Miss Hawaii.
My name is Elizabeth Lindsay, and my state pageant is held in Honolulu.
Miss Idaho.
I'm Kimberly Ann Jensen, my state pageant's in Boise.
Miss Illinois.
I'm Debbie Carlson, and our state pageant is held in Aurora.
Miss Indiana.
I'm Terry Kaiser, and my pageant was held in Michigan City.
Miss Iowa.
I'm Mary Elizabeth England, and my pageant's held in Davenport.
Miss Kansas.
I'm Laurie Ann Bergen, and my pageant is held in Pratt.
Miss Kentucky.
I'm Marsha Malone Bell, and my pageant is held in Louisville.
Miss Louisiana.
Hi, I'm Phyllis Kelly, and our state pageant is held in Monroe.
Miss Maine.
I'm Linda Carroll, and our state pageant was held in Bangor.
Miss Maryland.
Hi, I'm Caroline Donnelly, and our state pageant is held in Hagerstown.
Miss Massachusetts.
I am Rowena Humphrey, and my state pageant is held in New Bedford.
Miss Michigan.
I'm Suzanne Shem, and our pageant is held in Muskegon.
Miss Minnesota.
I'm Susan Erickson, and our state pageant is held in Austin.
Miss Mississippi.
I'm Sherry Brown, and my state pageant was held in Vicksburg.
Miss Missouri.
I'm Tamara Pfister. Our state pageant is held in Mexico.
Miss Montana.
I'm Vanessa Oshner, and my state pageant was held in Billings.
Miss Nebraska.
My name is Kylene McGee, and our state pageant was held in Grand Island.
Miss Nevada.
I'm Megan Anderson, and our state pageant was held in Reno.
Miss New Hampshire.
I'm Belinda Bridgman. My state pageant was held in Manchester.
Miss New Jersey.
I'm Laurie Birchtold, and my state pageant was held in Cherry Hill.
Miss New Mexico.
I'm Jenny Schubert, and our state pageant is held in Hobbs.
Miss New York.
I'm Paula Ann Pope, and my state pageant was held in Buffalo.
Miss North Carolina.
I'm Debbie Shook, and our state pageant is held in Winston-Salem.
Miss North Dakota.
I'm Sheila Lindeman. My pageant was held in Bismarck.
Miss Ohio.
I'm Lynnette Patrick, and our state pageant is held in Mansfield.
Miss Oklahoma.
I'm Kendi Brown, and our state pageant is held in Tulsa.
Miss Oregon.
I'm Amy Kathleen White, and my pageant is held in Seaside.
Miss Pennsylvania.
I am Charmaine Kowalski. My state pageant is held in Altoona.
Miss Rhode Island.
My name is Laura Layton, and our state pageant was held in Warwick.
Miss South Carolina.
I'm Diane Toole, and my state pageant is held in Greenville.
Miss South Dakota.
I'm Jennifer Holt, and our state pageant is held in Hot Springs.
Miss Tennessee.
I'm Jill Bashirs, and our state pageant is held in Jackson.
Miss Texas.
I'm Sandy Miller, and our state pageant is held in Fort Worth.
Miss Utah.
I'm Jamie Coombs, and our state pageant is held in Orem.
Miss Vermont.
I'm Lisa Volkert. My state pageant is held in Middlebury.
Miss Virginia.
I'm Kylene Barker, and my state pageant is held in Roanoke.
Miss Washington.
I'm Laurie Nelson, and our state pageant is held in Vancouver.
Miss West Virginia.
I'm Ivy Dean Meadows. My state pageant was held in Clarksburg.
Miss Wisconsin.
I'm Karen Kiswick, and our pageant is held in Oshkosh.
Miss Wyoming.
I'm Kim Pring. Our state pageant is held in Cheyenne.
Now, you people all over the United States, if you want to hear a real Atlantic City welcome, here it comes.
These girls with
their gorgeous hair are beautiful enough to be models. Hear what models are saying about new Ultramax shampoo.
We asked these models whose hair has to look good to try new Ultramax, the blow dryer shampoo.
It leaves my hair better for blow drying.
These models like the Ultramax difference.
My hair feels clean and easier to style.
These models like the Ultramax difference.
I don't know what's in it, but it actually makes my hair easier to manage.
These models whose hair has to look good like the Ultramax difference. Ultramax shampoo, you'll like the difference.
In the heart of every kernel of corn is a Kellogg's cornflake waiting to be born. In the heart of the corn, if you had any doubts.
Did I ever have these before?
I don't think so, dear.
Makes the cornflakes lover and you come out. Taste the heart of the corn, a great part of the corn.
If I did have these before, I liked them.
Get the heart of the corn from Kellogg's cornflakes.
You know, an important part of our reigning queen's triumphal year is to join our USO troop along with 6 other state representatives, entertaining servicemen and women away from home. The USO and the Department of Defense have sponsored 15 troops since 1967, and 103 of our talented young women have traveled overseas performing for our men and women in uniform. Now, right here at home, the television cameras have recorded the big moment for all our Miss America since Lee Merriweather. And last year, our huge television audience sat at the edge of their seats, waiting for another young lady to learn that the crown was hers. And you can't blame them for agreeing with the judge's choice. Our own Miss America, 1978, Susan Perkins, right there. Look at her, she's our Miss America, the one we waited for. She's a miracle, she's our Miss America, the one that we adore. Taught by this magic moment, she's positively glow. In radiant beauty, and carries our hearts as she goes. Oh, look at her, how can you help but look at her? With loveliness like this, you know she is Miss America. You know, the closer our state representatives get to Miss America's throne, the busier they get. Since Wednesday, they've been participating in evening gown, swimsuit, and talent competitions, as well as meeting with the judges individually to be considered for such things as personality and intelligence, and believe it's not easy for the girls or for the judges. Each contestant is scored separately by each judge, and finally, after 3 intensive days and nights, the tabulation reveals our 10 finalists. The 50 state representatives are eagerly awaiting for the official word telling them who has made the top 10. So let's all relieve that anxiety. Ours too, right now. So here are our 10 finalists for the title Miss America. Here they are. Laurie Nelson, Miss Washington. Laurie Ann Bergen, Miss Kansas. Marsha Malone Bell, Miss Tennessee. Virginia. Kylene, Miss Nebraska. Sher, Lynnette, Patrick, Miss Ohio. Carolyn, Cline, Miss Florida. Teresa, Cheatham, Miss Alabama. Sandy Miller, Miss Texas. Phyllis Kelly, Miss Louisiana. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, the top 10. One of these lovely young ladies is going to be Miss America, 1979. Aren't they lovely? Thank you. To help us commemorate our silver anniversary on television, we've reached into the world of TV. We've plucked one of the stars from its heavens, and now it's my pleasure to introduce our special guest, the man you all know as Lance Prentice, of daytime's Young and Restless, John McCook. John?
Thank you, Bert. It's my pleasure to be here. Well, now that we know who the 10 finalists are, it ought to be pretty simple to pick a winner, right?
Wrong. Absolutely wrong, because being a judge, believe me, John, it's got to be one of the toughest jobs in the whole world. Now, how would you like, for instance, to have to choose one person from that beautiful group of finalists?
No, thanks, and I'm getting out of here before somebody suggests I try. I'll see you later.
See you, John. You know, our judges tonight who have accepted that toughest job in the world are, here we go, the Commissioner of Public Events, Chief of Protocol for New York City, Neil J. Walsh. Neil, there he is. Nice hand for Neil. Fashion coordinator and commentator, past pageant judge, Mary Longley. Star of stage, concert, and television with 10 gold records to his credit, Jerry Vale. President of Newberry College, Newberry, South Carolina, author and educator, Dr. Glenn E. Whiteside. We welcome back author and star of stage, screen, and television, Arlene Dahl. General manager of the famous Fred Waring's Pennsylvanians, Ray Sack Schroeder. Former Vice President of Columbia Pictures, now an independent television producer, Rene Valente. Award-winning television personality, co-host of NBC's America Alive, Janet Langhart. The Miss America judges, ladies and gentlemen. Now, haven't they done a marvelous job all week long? We certainly agree they do. Thank you all for coming. My friends, these judges are selected with as much care as we expect them to exercise in selecting Miss America herself. So with a little help from Lee and Phyllis, we'll try to give you some insights into how the judging process works.
Oh, well, as you said before, Bert, it is an extremely difficult job. I know. I've been a judge twice here. Oh, I don't envy them tonight. Our judges now must consider the finalists as brand new.
That's right, Lee. And except in the event of a tie, none of the scores from the preliminary competition count. All the points are now scored on the basis of what happens tonight. Now, they also are awarded, the girls are awarded 1/3 each for talent, 1/3 for swimsuit, and of course 1/3 for evening gown.
These points will be used to determine the 5 top scoring state representatives, who will then be ranked by the judges to select the new queen and her court of honor. And now, watch and find out why people take sides over mini wheats.
Why do Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats taste so great? People take sides.
Nicely sweet.
Crunchy wheat.
Nicely sweet.
Crunchy wheat.
Nicely sweet.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats.
Whole wheat goodness on one side.
Like frosting on the other. That's what makes the crunchy wheat nicely sweet.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheat cereal is part of a good breakfast.
Delicious.
But people still take sides.
Crunchy wheat.
Nicely sweet.
Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheats.
How do you handle a hungry man? The manhandlers.
He's working up an appetite a manhandler can handle. Looks like my boy's grown up. He's ready for Campbell's manhandlers, like beef soup, juicy beef, and sun-ripened vegetables. A big tasting soup, a man-sized part of a man's meal.
The manhandlers.
The manhandlers.
Good.
Beat goes on, the beat goes on, the beat goes on, the beat goes on.
Ah, the 50s. What an era. Girls wore their hair in poodle cuts, and the boys wore theirs in ducktails. The beat that was going on in the 50s was the beginning of rock and roll. Some said it would never last, and Broadway fought back with its loveliest shoe tunes, but the beat went on.
Oh, the warden threw a party in the county jail. The prison band was there and they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard those knocked out jailbirds sing, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the whole cell block was dancing to the jailhouse rock.
Bubbles, bingles, hear how they sing a sing-a-ling-a. Bubbles, bangles, bright shiny beads, sparkles, spangles, my heart will sing a sing-a-ling-a, wearing baubles, bangles, and beads.
I take my troubles down to Madam Road. You know that gypsy with the broken tooth. She's got a pad down on 34th and Vine. She gave me a bottle of Love Potion number 9.
Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise.
Say that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yes, that'll be the day when you make me cry. You say you're gonna leave, you're going tonight. Oh, that'll be the day when I die.
Tonight won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star. Tonight, I'll see my love tonight, and perhaps stars will stop where they are.
Yes. Well, you gotta do the dance, and it goes like this. Duck-doo-wah, duck-doo-wah. Yeah, the name of the dance is the peppermint twist. Duck-doo-wah, duck-doo-wah. Right, right, can I? The peppermint twist. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
I talk to the trees, but they don't listen to me. the stars, but they never hear me.
Put your bagpipes on, join me on. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes one. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock. I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night. And still have begged for more. I could have danced all night. 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 I could have danced on the bed, on the bed, on the rock all night. Shibop, shibop, sha-la-la-la, yeah!
Everyone welcomes a new and innovative idea. And here's one about a new roll-on antiperspirant.
Do you know that all leading roll-ons are mostly water? About 2/3 water. That's why they're wet and sticky and may make you wait to get dressed. But now there's Dry ID Antiperspirant, the new roll-on that isn't wet or sticky because it contains almost no water. It goes on dry, so you can get dressed right away, and nothing will keep you drier than Dry Idea. New Dry Idea. It doesn't make you wet, so it doesn't make you wait.
Ballpoint pens are such a drag, a tiresome affair.
Never fear, Quicksilver's here. Scoring another point for Blair. Introducing new Quicksilver Flair. It's got a smoother ball than ordinary ballpoints and famous Flair ink, so writing flows smoothly and looks brilliant. Now you've got Quicksilver.
Ballpoint can't compare.
It's smooth and quick, a whole new kick.
Score another point for Blair.
Quicksilver Flair. Ballpoints can't compare.
The 50s was an era that our state representatives can barely remember. But now, for a moment, they'll remember always. Let's meet our 10 finalists in evening gown competition. Please welcome Laurie Nelson, Miss Washington.
Good evening. I am 19 years old and live with my family in the quaint fishing village of Gig Harbor, Washington. After receiving my bachelor's degree from Central Washington University, I intend to continue graduate studies in voice, leading to a career in music. Thank you.
Laurie Ann Bergen, Miss Kansas.
Good evening. I'm a junior majoring in history and political science at Kansas State University. I find politics fascinating, and after I complete my degree, I intend to enter law school in preparation for a career in government and politics.
Marcia Malone Bell, Miss Kentucky.
Hi, I'm going into my 4th year of study in speech and hearing education at the University of Kentucky, located in my hometown of Lexington, and it is also the home of the nation's #1 college basketball team.
Kylene Barker, Miss Virginia.
Coming from a small town in the scenic mountains of Virginia, I have recently graduated from Virginia Tech University. My major was fashion merchandising, and now, at 22, I have undertaken the challenge of opening my own ladies' apparel shop.
Kylene Remenga, Miss Nebraska.
Good evening. I'm 21 years old and a senior at the University of Nebraska at Lincoln. I am now completing a triple major in journalism production and consumer affairs. In the field of communication as a service to people is one of my goals for the future.
Sher, Lynnette Patrick, Miss Ohio.
Good evening. I'm a junior at Ohio State University, majoring in journalism and broadcasting. I'd like to share something with you. When I meet someone and have a total unconditional accepting attitude towards them, it brings out the very best in both of us.
Carolyn Cline, Miss Florida.
Last year, a door was opened to me. I had the privilege of performing throughout the United States and the Far East. Tonight, a new door has opened. Through this scholarship program, I will be able to complete my master's degree in music and continue my career as an entertainer and a composer.
Teresa Cheatham, Miss Alabama.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a 20-year-old senior at Jacksonville State University where I'm studying music and drama. I enjoy entertaining tremendously and plan to become a professional performer.
Sandy Miller, Miss Texas.
Good evening. I'm very honored to be here tonight representing the state of Texas. I'm a 20-year-old junior at North Texas State University majoring in fashion merchandising. My thanks go out to the Miss America pageant for making that education possible through its scholarship programs.
And our final representative in evening gown competition, Phyllis Kelly, Miss Louisiana.
Good evening. I'm a 20-year-old junior at Southeastern Louisiana University with a major in voice. After receiving my degree, I plan to pursue a career in vocal entertainment and to continue combining my gift and voice with my love for social work.
From the fabulous 50s to our terrific top 10 in evening gowns. Let's hear it for them, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't they beautiful?
Here's something you'll want to remember about Product 19.
Good morning. Today you've got a 9 a.m. meeting, a 3 o'clock flight, and don't forget your vote.
What? Forget what?
Your vitamins?
Where are they?
In your cereal, Product 19.
Remember, a 1-ounce serving of Kellogg's Product 19 cereal has a whole day's allowance of 10 essential vitamins and iron.
Delicious.
Your vitamins.
Now she tells me.
Vitamins that taste too good to forget. Product 19.
A very smart start.
Now that you've had a drink, oh, what a time to think.
Wow, I could have had a V8.
With just one sip to go, that's the wrong time to know.
Wow, I could have had a V8.
V8 cocktail vegetable juice is a great-tasting, healthful blend that's naturally low in calories, only 35 a 6-ounce serving. But remember, the time to think of having a V8 is before you've had something else.
Wow, I could have had a V8.
The 60s would begin with jet airliners. Before they were over, we'd see men walking on the moon. Skirts got shorter, the boys' hair got longer, and both hairstyles and music were influenced by a group of 4 young mavericks from Liverpool, the Beatles.
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. You think you've lost your love? Well, I saw her yesterday.
It's you she's thinking of, and she told me what to say.
She says she loves you, and you know that can't be bad.
Yes, she loves you, and you know you should be glad.
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. And with a love like that, you know you should be glad.
Michelle, my belle, these are words that go together well. My Michelle, Michelle, ma belle, sont les mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all I want to say. Until I find a way, I will say the only words I know that you'll understand. Michelle, ma belle, sont les mots qui vont très bien ensemble, très bien ensemble. I will say the only words I know that you'll understand. My Michelle.
When I get older, losing my head, many years from now, will you still be sending me a Valentine? Birthday greetings, bottle of wine. If I've been out till 2:45, would you lock the door? Will you still need me? Will you still be me? When I'm 64, I said, will you still need me? Will you still be me? When I'm 64.
What would you think if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Going to try with a little help from my friends.
Do you need anybody?
I need somebody to love.
Could it be anybody?
I want somebody to love. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends.
I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends.
Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yes, I'll get by with a little help from my friends.
Thank you very much. And now, you know, it's always a treat to bring you the talent competition. Whatever their performance, our top 10 are always a joy to behold. So just watch and you'll see what I mean. In 1956, Billy Bonds composed the hit song, Have I Stayed Too Long at the Fair? with her own arrangement, is Laurie Nelson. Let's bring on Miss Washington right here.
I wanted the music to play on forever. Have I stayed too long at the fair? I wanted the clown to be constantly clever. If I stayed too long at the fair, I bought me blue ribbons to tie up my hair, but I couldn't find anybody to care. The merry-go-round is beginning to slow now. Have I stayed too long at the fair? And the children must go now. Have I stayed too long at the fair? Oh, Mother dear, I know you're very proud. Your little girl in gingham is so far above the crowd. No, Daddy dear, you never could have known that I would be successful, yet so very much alone. I wanted to live in a carnival city with laughter and love everywhere. I wanted my friends to be thrilling and witty. I wanted somebody to care. I found but now I discover them no longer new. The merry-go-round is beginning to taunt me. Have I stayed too long at the fair? There's nothing to win, and there's no one to want me. Have I stayed too long at the
That was Laurie Nelson, and that was Miss Washington, as you can see on your screen. Our next performer has chosen a medley of Shout Us and the Orange Blossom Special to display her expertise on the violin. Laurie Ann Bergen, Miss Kansas, right here.
10.
I was a 3-soup wife. Campbell's tomato, chicken noodle, and vegetable. The only soups I thought my family would like.
We didn't have any complaints.
True, but then we discovered Campbell's minestrone, beef noodle,
Chicken gumbo.
lots of different soups I never dreamed my whole family would like.
Today I've got it all. A lovely house, wonderful kids, and a 12-soup wife.
Who's serving more soup than ever.
Campbell's, the 50-soup soup. Good.
How does a mother of 3 watch her weight and nutrition?
I start my day with the Kellogg's Special K breakfast.
Good for you.
Coffee, juice.
Good for you.
High-protein Special K cereal.
Good for you.
A teaspoon of sugar and 4 ounces of skim milk.
Good for you.
It's serious nutrition for weight-conscious adults with protein, vitamins, and iron for less than 240 calories.
And delicious.
Good for you, Special K.
Good for me.
We're back, and now here's a popular song that I can sing to all 50 lovely state representatives. Instead, we'll listen to I Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. It's done by Marsha Malone Bell, Miss Kentucky, right there.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You'd be like heaven to touch. Oh, I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. For my lonely night, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say don't bring me down, I pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you tonight.
Miss Kentucky. And now the theme from Rocky and Chuck Mangione's Feels So Good inspired this acrobatic dance by Kylene Barker, Miss Virginia.
This is the year of silk. Soft silky gowns and soft silky curls to go with them. From Tony's Silk Wave.
Curls are back, and Tony's got 'em, and you can get 'em any way you want 'em.
Tony's Silk Wave is here with a wave for any look you want.
Boop-de-boop curls.
Really loose curls.
Or all body in one big curve. Tony's Silk Wave is here with total conditioning, right down to the ends.
Big soft swinging swirls. Curls are back, and Tony's got 'em.
Silk Wave means silk curls.
Nervous is wearing your roommate's new designer dress and getting a new design on it.
Nervous is why you need soft and dry.
Soft and dry really helps keep you dry when you're nervous.
Nervous is your first day teaching. The class no one else wants.
Nervous is why you need soft and dry.
Spray or roll-on helps keep you dry, yet never stings most girls, even after shaving.
I do. I woo. I do.
Nervous is why you need soft and dry.
The Miss America pageant will continue after station identification.
The explosive medical drama where everyone's on the critical list. The troubled hospital director.
I need something else in my life.
The attorney who does her best work out of court.
I hope you don't mind aggressive women.
The embittered surgeon. The vengeful lawyer. Starring Lloyd Bridges, Robert Wagner, Buddy Ebsen, Barbara Parkins, Lou Gossett. Critical list, Monday at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of the 1978 Miss America pageant.
Now let's find out about our next talented performer.
Thank you. Now listen to our next performer's own arrangement of Torriella's Toccata and Grieg's Notturno, as performed by Kylene Remenga, Miss Nebraska. Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse me. The proper pronunciation for this beautiful lady's name is Kylene Breminger. Sorry. Now, our next talent presentation this evening is a modern interpretation of traditional Middle Eastern dancing. Sher, Lynnette, Patrick, Miss Ohio.
Looking for a soup like Mom used to make? Take a look at Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Show me a soup as beefy as my mom made, and I'll eat it.
Okay, chunky beef.
But Mom's had chunks of beef.
Chunky has chunks of beef.
Mom's had chunks of potatoes, and vegetables, too.
Chunky has chunks of potatoes and vegetables, too.
Mmm.
Beefy enough for you?
I'll eat it. Mmm.
Campbell's Chunky Beef. So chunky you'll be tempted to eat it with a fork.
But use a spoon to get every drop.
I won't.
You will.
Won't. Don't like brand cereal.
But this is Kellogg's Cracklin' brand. It's delicious.
Mm-mm.
Try one.
Mm-mm.
It's good, Daddy.
Okay, one. Oh, let's get the milk.
Kellogg's Cracklin' brand cereal. High fiber, great taste.
If you never liked bran, you like it.
I like it.
If you like bran, you'll love it.
I love it.
Kellogg's Cracklin' brand.
A voice, a piano, and a theme from a touching tale of romance. Welcome with her own arrangement of Love Story, Carolyn Cline, Miss Florida.
to tell the story of how great a love can be. The sweet love story that is all in the sea. The simple truth about the love he brings to me. Where do I start? He fills my heart with very special things, with angel songs while imagining. He fills my soul with so much love that anywhere I go, I'm never lonely with his arms. Who could be lonely? I reach for his hand.
And this is My Beloved from Kismet. Tells the story of a young woman's feeling for her lover. Tonight, let's imagine that young lady is Teresa Cheatham, who is Miss Alabama. I know.
the little girl enjoys breakfast with Rice Krispies.
Boy, sure am glad I got you guys to keep me company.
You're not afraid of a little thunder, are you, Annie?
Well...
Hey, it's just a little noise.
Why, we make our own noise for Kellogg's Rice Krispie cereal.
That's what being a fun part of your good breakfast is all about.
Okay, here goes the milk.
It's fun to put Snap Crackle into your morning.
Not afraid of a little thunder, are you, Pop?
Whatever gave you that idea?
When our kids were young, the only Campbell's soups I served were tomato, chicken noodle,
and vegetable.
But they've grown up now, and we've discovered soups like old-fashioned tomato rice, cream of chicken,
And split pea with ham and bacon.
Young people, so afraid to try something new.
From a 3-soup family, we've become a 14-soup couple.
And eating more soup than ever.
Campbell's, the 50-soup soup. Good.
With selections from the Nocturne for the left hand by Alexander Scribane, Camille Saint-Saëns' Second Concerto in G minor, Opus 22, and Gershwin's An American in Paris. Here is Sandy Miller, Miss Texas. You know, Victor Herbert was indeed one of America's greatest composers. Now let's listen to his Italian street song. It's performed by Phyllis Kelly, Miss Louisiana.
And I say that you're here again in
Have you noticed these ladies have one thing in common? Beautiful hair. Here's more about beautiful hair from new Ultramax shampoo.
We asked these models whose hair has to look good to try new Ultramax, the blow dryer shampoo.
It leaves my hair better for blow drying.
These models like the Ultramax difference.
My hair feels clean and easier to style.
These models like the Ultramax difference.
I don't know what's in it, but it actually makes my hair easier to manage.
These models whose hair has to look good like the Ultramax difference. Ultramax shampoo, you'll like the difference.
When my daughter Kyle decided to be an actress, with Lee Merriweather as a mother, did I have a choice? I told her, keep that natural look. Natural makeup, natural looking hair. That's why we use Adorn hairspray.
Naturally.
Adorn's special formula keeps today's styles looking and feeling natural, yet it holds beautifully. I like Adorn aerosol.
I prefer the Adorn pump.
She's so independent.
Keep that natural look with Adorn.
You know, the 70s began for Phyllis George with her ascension to the throne of Miss America. And on the music scene, the rock and roll sound was still around, but it was undergoing a subtle change. The disco beat was grabbing on, taking hold, letting loose. Well, come on, Philly. Show 'em, honey, show 'em.
If you're feeling sad and blue, come on and dance with me. I can make your dreams come true. Come on and dance with me. Gentlemen, get off your seats. Come on and dance with me. Gentlemen, get on your feet. Come on and dance with me. Say the word and I'll summon up that with my hand. Let your mind and your body be free. Dance with me. Let your mind and your body be free. Dance with me. Gentlemen, get off your seats. Come on and dance with me. Gentlemen, get on your feet. Come on and dance with me. Say the word and I'll summon up that with my hand. Let your mind and your body be free. Dance with me. Let your mind and your body be free. Dance with me.
Well, the third and final portion of our Miss America competition is swimsuit. But remember, an important part of the total scoring is the points awarded for the personal interview. So we'd like to give you, the TV audience, an opportunity to see and hear excerpts from each of those interviews. As each finalist is presented in swimsuit, we'll show you a bit of her interview. And our 10 finalists in swimsuit are Laurie Nelson, Miss Washington. Laurie Ann Bergen, Miss Kansas. Marsha Malone Bell, Miss Kentucky. Kylene Barker, Miss Virginia. Remminger, Miss Nebraska. Sher Lynnette Patrick, Miss Ohio. We regret, ladies and gentlemen, that we were unable to get the tape we promised you of the interviews, but our parade of swimsuit continues. Next, we have Miss Florida, Carolyn Cline. The loss of tape, my friends, does in no way affect the judging in any way. And now here's Teresa Cheatham, Miss Alabama. Sandy Miller, Miss Texas. Kelly, Miss Louisiana.
Tells how to get a smart start on your day with Kellogg's.
You may enjoy Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Your child might like Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes. Tastes different. So Kellogg's makes a variety of fortified cereals. But no matter which of these you choose as part of a complete breakfast, you get the important nutrition of 8 essential vitamins and iron. A smart start. Some prefer nutrition with raisins. Some prefer it with a tiger.
Kellogg's in the morning is a very smart start.
When it comes to cream rinses, I think Kline is the name of the game.
Kline is the feeling of bright, shiny hair. Kline is the name of the game. Kline is the natural way hair should be. Kline is the feeling with Tame.
I want a cream rinse that doesn't undo my shampoo. So I use this, Tame Cream Rinse and Conditioner. Because it works without oils, Tame Rinse is clean. And clean hair is beautiful hair.
Kline is the feeling with Tame.
Tonight while the lights are shining and the microphone is on, we played for you.
How great has been our pleasure, but how short has seemed the time we've stayed with you.
But we played for you. Yes, we played for you. From the start until the end, every song has told you we are friends. We love to play for you.
This night go on forever. Don't you ever stop the music, let its spirit set you free.
Now hear the band, ain't it grand? Just to see them stop their feet and clap their hands. And these moments we share together, and we play for you.
It's taken many years and we've come a long, long way to play for you.
Our lives have been a song, written in so many ways, just to say to you, we love this, yes we do, and we hope that this has been as special as it should have been, with music and laughter for you. Here's a band.
It seems our friendly, busy movers just can't stop thinking about Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Well, Stan and Ted are movers, and part of their good breakfast plan is 2 scoops of raisins in a package of Kellogg's Raisin Bran. They're moving a piano, but Stan thinks it's anything but grand. He's thinking about his 2 scoops of raisins and those golden flakes of bran. Well, it's heave-ho, heave-ho.
Hey, where you going? Dad! Back for 2 scoops of raisins.
In a package of Kellogg's Raisin Bran.
Dad!
I feel most beautiful when my hair is naturally clean. That's why I got back to Earthborn shampoo for naturally clean hair. These pH test strips prove that these 3 popular shampoos can leave alkaline residue on your hair. Now look at Earthborn. No alkaline residue, no change. Just super naturally clean hair. So give back to Earthborn for naturally clean hair.
Hi. You know, each year we ask our judges to select those performers of exceptional talent who are not finalists. This year, there are 8 talented, non-finalist award winners, each of whom will receive, if I get the list soon, will receive recognition in the form of a $2,000 scholarship award. I want you to welcome them with a big hand. They deserve it. Thank you. Let me call their names and acknowledge them, each one. Christine Acton, Miss California. Gary Alice Fitzroy, Miss Connecticut. Kimberly Ann Jetson, Miss Idaho. Deborah Carlson, Miss Illinois. Megan Anderson, Miss Nevada. Debbie Shook, Miss North Carolina. Diane Toole, Miss South Carolina. And Kim Bring, Miss Wyoming. Now, Phyllis and Lee, please join me and to tell the truth, as I know you always do.
Of course.
Both of you, when you see another charming young woman, beautiful such as yourselves, crowned Miss America, don't you wish it was you all over again?
I think so. I mean, but you know, Bert, I had this awful recurring dream in which they let me enter the pageant again, which is fantastic, but the swimsuit and the top, I don't even make the top 10. It's just a terrible dream.
You know, that's really something, Phyllis. I have a recurring dream myself.
What's that?
Well, I enter the pageant, everything goes fine, I win.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They put the crown, and it's just like, you know, with the banner flowing down and everything, and I fall off the runway.
Oh, no, my
I
goodness.
do. It's terrible.
Well,
It's
I
terrible.
want to tell you something. That was what I said earlier about this being a place where dreams come true. Is that possible?
No, not our dreams, please, no. Don't want to go through that.
Thanks a lot, but
We're
no
going to let
thanks.
you take over from here. We'll be back.
But some dreams should do and do come true. And now it's time for that happy, sad moment, friends, when we say farewell to the one person who made the long, hard climb all the way to the top to become Miss America 1978. Ladies and gentlemen, in the final moments of her reign, Miss America 1978, Susan Perkins. Miss America, you're beautiful. You have added luster to the town wall.
You wouldn't be listening to me now had I not participated in the Miss America program. In addition to affording young women a platform from which to speak, The pageant offers scholarships, extensive travel, and career opportunities. Even though it had its pitfalls, as does any job, serving as Miss America has been the best job I've ever had. I feel very fortunate to have been selected as 1978's representative, and hope that those individuals involved in the pageant program are satisfied that I have recognized every opportunity made available to me through their efforts. Finally, and most important, I have the pageant to thank for many wonderful friendships. God bless you all.
Miss America, you're beautiful. With another role to play, every road along the way will still be your runway, Miss America.
Here's how Campbell helps you handle a hungry man with the manhandlers.
How do you handle a hungry man? The manhandlers.
He's working up an appetite a manhandler can handle. Looks like my boy's grown up. He's ready for Campbell's manhandlers, like split pea with ham and bacon, tender ham, smokehouse bacon in a thick puree, a man-sized part of a man's meal.
The manhandlers.
The manhandlers. Good.
It must be wonderful being a Hollywood star, Mr. Tiger.
Oh, it's not all sitting at poolside. I worked very hard on the set with Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes.
I love Frosted Flakes.
All my fans love the delicious taste of my frosting. And, of course, the way I say.
Oh, see it, Tony.
They're great!
Telephone, Mr. Tiger.
Oh, probably my agent or director. Hello. Oh, yes, dear. On my way home? Oh, certainly, dear. A quart of milk, Frosted Flakes.
Well, John, the competitors have competed, the judges have judged, the votes are in, and they're being counted. Now, you know, this is a very important part of the Miss America pageant.
Of course it is, Bert. And I've been doing a little, unofficial judging myself, but I keep coming up with a 10-way tie.
I'm afraid that's about 9 too many.
Yeah, well, who's it going to be? Now, I don't know who's more anxious about this, the 10 finalists or the new kid on the block, me. Talk about young and restless.
That's it for sure. But hang on, John, it won't be much longer now. It's a good question. Why don't we put it to our 4 resident Miss America experts, Susan, Dorothy, Phyllis, and Lee.
Who will the new Miss America be?
We'll see.
Who is she gonna be? Who is she gonna be?
I've been through this so many times, still I get the shakes. Who can choose? How can they lose? They all got what it takes.
Who is she gonna be? Who is she gonna be?
I'm living it again. Oh, like it's happening to me. My talent night, boy, was I uptight. Gee, who's it gonna be?
Who is she gonna be? Who is she gonna be?
Hey, now I'm the stranger here, the new kid on the block. Now, fill me in on who can win. How does the guy take stock?
Now let's see. So many points for talent.
So many points for charm.
And a point of view that's kind of new.
Certainly can't do harm.
Who is she gonna be? Who is she gonna be?
Now that girl who won talent on Wednesday?
Now, who was it who won swimsuit that day?
We never do know how evening gowns go.
So how many points point the way?
Who is she gonna be? Who is she gonna be?
What is it that does it? Who is the composite of all we would like her to be?
Who is she gonna be? Who is she gonna be?
Beats me. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the ballots are in, and another Miss America is waiting in the wings to find out, along with all of us, who she is. Have you picked her? Well, let's take one final look at the 10 contenders for the crown, to be sure. Okay, first, Miss Washington.
Laurie Nelson. Laurie's father sang right here in Convention Hall when he was 19, and now Laurie has realized her dream of doing the same.
Miss Kansas.
Laurie Ann Bergen. An honor student at Kansas State University, Laurie Ann plans to study law and then enter the political arena.
Miss Kentucky.
Marcia Malone Bell. Although quite talented musically, Marcia is also extremely athletic and holds a number of records in track and field.
Miss Virginia.
Kylene Barker. At age 22, Kylene is working toward her master's degree and wants to pursue a career in fashion merchandising.
Miss Nebraska.
Kylene Remenga. Having written and produced television shows for educational television, Kylene hopes to continue in broadcasting.
Miss Ohio.
Sher Lynnette Patrick. Cher's quite skilled in photography in addition to her obvious musical talent.
Miss Florida.
Carolyn Cline. Carolyn's putting her talents to good use as a musical therapist at a center for the handicapped.
Miss Alabama.
Teresa Cheatham. While making the Dean's List in college, Teresa still found time to be an a cappella choir soloist and musical director.
Miss Texas.
Sandy Miller. Sandy entered her first piano competition with a broken arm and still managed to win first place.
Miss Louisiana.
Phyllis Kelly. Phyllis was chosen to sing the national anthem at Super Bowl 12 and hopes to have a career as an entertainer.
Well, there they are, ladies and gentlemen, and one of them is Miss America 1979. Thank you, Don.
As the excitement builds, this is a good time to introduce you to an exciting new idea in roll-on antiperspirants.
Do you know that all leading roll-ons are mostly water? About 2/3 water. That's why they're wet and sticky and may make you wait to get dressed. But now there's Dry ID Antiperspirant, the new roll-on that isn't wet or sticky because it contains almost no water. It goes on dry, so you can get dressed right away, and nothing will keep you drier than Dry Idea. New Dry Idea. It doesn't make you wet, so it doesn't make you wait.
Curls are back, and Tony's got them, and you can get them any way you want them.
Tony's Silk Wave is here with a wave for any look you want.
Boop-de-boop curls.
Really loose curls.
Or all body in one big curve. Tony's Silk Wave is here with total conditioning, right down to the ends.
Big soft swing and swirls. Curls are back, and Tony's got them.
Silk Wave means silk curls.
Okay, this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've only to cross the stage to get the judge's decision. So what are we waiting for? The fourth runner-up, recipient of a $5,000 scholarship is Laurie Nelson, Miss Washington. The third runner-up, recipient of a $7,000 scholarship is Sher Patrick, Miss Ohio. The second runner-up, recipient of a $10,000 scholarship is Carolyn, Cline, Miss Florida. The first runner-up and recipient of a $15,000 scholarship is Teresa Cheatham, Miss Alabama. Now let's look. One of these 6 lovely ladies is Miss America. She is the winner of a $20,000 scholarship. Our new Miss America 1979, Kylene Barker, Miss Virginia. Miss America, what city of Virginia?
Roanoke.
Roanoke. Who's watching? Your mother, dad, are they here?
They're all out in the crowd, every one of them, all of my relatives.
They all waiting to see you, darling, so go out there while we sing your song. Our Miss America, let's hear it for her right now. Oh, there she is, Miss America. More than pretty can come true in Atlantic City. She may turn out to be the queen of femininity. Miss America. There she is, your ideal, with so many beauties. She took the town by storm with her. All American face and corn and hair. She's walking on air. She is Paris stomach, there she is, Miss America. There she is, formerly Miss Virginia, Miss America 1979. And the entire Miss America pageant, we want to say, Bird Park saying thank you for celebrating our silver anniversary. Thank you, Lee.
Oh, thank you.
Bless you, Phyllis.
Thank you, Bird. You're wonderful.
Thank you. Good night. Good night. Thank you.
The Miss America pageant was brought to you by Kellogg's. Kellogg's in the morning is a very smart start for the day. And by Campbell's, the 50 soup. Discover some that are new to you. And by Gillette, makers of new Dry Idea Roll-On Antiperspirant. The roll-on that doesn't make you wet, so it doesn't make you wait. This is Wayne Howell speaking.